UW Badgers offensive lineman Travis Frederick. So I guess, yeah, first off, you probably come to stuff like this every year. What's that like for you, getting to see, former teammates and stuff like that, as well as other, former Badger stars?
It's always a lot of fun for us when we get a chance to, reunite with the guys we played with before. For us to get a chance to see Bill or Moff and Scott and those guys that we've been around and have played, that's a lot of fun. And then a chance to get to meet some of the guys that have been around, the past, the guys that we've built our program on. It's really just humbling for us. So it's really a great opportunity for us to come out here and mingle with those guys.
Great, yeah. Got a new O-line coach this year, and obviously the team's had a lot of success with their offensive line in the past. So I guess, how do you think, I don't know what kind of interaction you've had with him yet, I guess how do you expect him to impact things to the O-line this season?
I think it's going to be a little bit different. He coaches in a different style. He was there all spring, so we had a little bit of adjustment period with him. And, but he focuses on different things. And I think overall, for us guys that have been there and been around with the old guy, that we are going to get the best of both worlds kind of thing. We get a chance to be coached by one of the arguably best offensive line coaches at the collegiate level last year, and now to a guy that's coming off, from Ole Miss SEC, and getting a chance to learn a lot of things from him. So it's going to be good for us.
Great. Yeah, this season you're going to be moving from guard to center. I guess, how's that transition been going for you so far, and what's been the hardest part of that?
It's been pretty good, pretty easy for me, just because I've played both positions so much throughout my career. I think it was helpful in the spring to be able to play center, and that way I kind of learned all the positions and all the calls and things like that. So I think it was good for me to play that in the center. I'm still not sure where we're going to be playing in the fall, but I'm excited for the opportunity. Either way, wherever I'm going to play and wherever everybody fits together, I think it's going to be good for us.
Sure. It seems like you have a couple more newer guys this year. I guess a couple guys that aren't coming in, with multiple entire seasons worth of experience. I guess, what do you think that's going to be like? Do you think there's going to be any trouble with chemistry at first, or do you guys all, you've been working together long enough?
I don't have any fear about the chemistry of our group. I think that, especially with a new coach coming in, it really brought our group together, into a tight-knit group, and not that we were not already.
Right.
We're probably one of the tightest groups on the team. We spend a lot of time off the field together, and so for us to get a chance to, slide some new guys in there, for us, that's kind of just second nature because of the way that we did things with Coach Bo. So guys playing at different positions, guys playing with other guys next to them.
Sure.
I don't think the transition is going to be something that's difficult for any of us.
Sure. And last question here quickly. Having a guy like Monty Ball there, obviously, he's got a knack for finding the end zone. Can't remember exactly how many he had again last year. But I guess, what's that like for you as a blocker? Does that make you work extra hard? I guess, what's that like for you, knowing coming back this year that you're going to have a guy like that in the backfield?
It's incredible. It's awesome for us. He makes us look really good. Whether or not we are good, he makes us look good. That's a guy that, goes out and stretches, and gets to the point that he has to before he makes his cut. And, he's teaching all the rest of the running backs. The rest of the running backs are doing a great job, too. So, it makes it a lot easier for us. And, we take pride in every yard that Monty or James or any of those guys get because, we feel like we're directly involved in that. So for him to get that many touchdowns, really felt good to us. And, we can only hope to do the same this year.